On this horror mini timeline, what series we're going to be doing? The Unnamable. I mean, it has a name, even if it is The Unnamable. So it's not really unnameable now. Now is it? So back in 1988, The Unnamable was released. It's based on the H.P. Lovecraft short story that featured one of his recurring characters, Randolph Carter. The film version is a loose adaptation at best, and starts with a creature getting loose a very long time ago. And then we bounce forward to meet Randolph Carter and his friends in modern times. One of them stays in the old house at night on a dare and sets loose the creature, and these Miskatonic U students also go there to see if they can make it through the night, and soon enough, there's mayhem and carnage. And we get our first glimpse of the monster. Randolph finds the Necronomicon, and we find out that the beast is the old man from the beginning's child, and a magic spell keeps it trapped in the house. Randolph casts a spell, and we get our creature reveal, and it's pretty cool 80s era monster suit with hooves and horns, and the spell kicks in as trees attack and take Elida away. Howard and Tanya survive, and Carter makes a last-minute reappearance as well. There's no date here, but it looks like real time, so we'll go with 1988. Also, I want to point out really quick that even though the students go to Miskatonic U, it's not connected to the other Lovecraft-based movies that take place at the same university, like, say, Reanimator, because several of Lovecraft's stories all take place at the same fictional university. That film made enough money that a sequel came about with 1992's The Unnamable 2, The Statement of Randolph Carter, which was named after yet another Lovecraft story, although it was also known as The Unnamable Returns. Which is probably actually a little bit more suitable considering that the basis of the story, The Statement of Randolph Carter, isn't even really adapted in this one. Randolph is back, and we're right where we left off, and a recast Tanya is out of the movie very, very quickly. Seriously, they never even mention her again. Howard's back, and this guy talks about other weird things that happened in the town and mentions the Dunwich thing, so the other Lovecraft stories have also happened in this universe. And there's dates in the Necronomicon heading up to 88. Carter then says that the creature is 300 years old, so if we're gonna go with the book's last date, that makes this one in 1988. David Warner appears, classing things up, and then Gimli takes it up another notch. They head back to the house to investigate the catacombs underneath, where they find runes related to Cthulhu. And Elida is trapped, but that skin seems, like a little bit rubbery. Oddly enough, they tie the Lovecraft mythology to quantum physics, and they separate the creature into human and monster form. Sala dies, and the creature has a new look, and there's plenty of killing. And then there's a final face-off in the library. Carter stops them from merging, and instead merges her with, a chair? Unfortunately, Elida dies as well, and they use the creature as firewood, which is, that's pretty savage. So there you have it. It's two movies that are actually really well connected because they pretty much take place right after one another, and they tie them together fairly well. And believe it or not, they're pretty enjoyable. I got a kick out of these. They're pretty basic, run-of-the-mill, straight-to-video horror films of the 80s and 90s, but they were fun. Pretty cool monster effects, and some good gore and stuff, and some interesting characters and dialogue. I enjoyed them. They were entertaining. So let me know if you've seen these or haven't seen these, or what you thought of them down below, and let me know what else you want to see on a mini timeline. And also check out the patrons over here. These guys are the guys that support the channel, which you can do as well by going to this site right over here on the side. And in the meantime, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a while for another great video. Thanks, guys.